Something big is happening right now, and you can feel it, even if you don't have words for it yet. The pace of life is accelerating. Old systems are cracking. Relationships are either deepening or dissolving. Now, this isn't random. This isn't just another stressful time. This is a shift in human consciousness. So, for the first time in modern history, humanity is standing at a crossroads. And here's the part that most people miss. This shift is not happening to us, it's actually happening through us. And for a long time, human consciousness has been organized around survival, fear, separation, hierarchy, control, a me versus you mentality. And that level of consciousness was necessary once, okay? It helped build civilizations, but it's no longer sustainable. And what we're seeing now, politically, socially, relationally, is the exhaustion of that operating system. And when an old system cannot hold that energy anymore, it destabilizes. And that's why everything is feeling louder, more polarized, more intense. Here's the crossroads that we're at, okay? We can either double down on fear, blame, disconnection, or we're given a choice. We can rise into a higher level of consciousness rooted in safety, in responsibility, in relational awareness. And this choice is not abstract. It shows up in everyday moments. So it's showing up in how are you going to respond when you're triggered, or whether you're numb or you stay present, or whether you outsource your power or take responsibility for your inner world. So raising consciousness doesn't mean being positive all the time. It doesn't mean bypassing anger or pain, but it means learning how to stay regulated enough to choose wisely instead of reacting automatically. Now, here's the truth that most spiritual conversations miss, okay? Raising consciousness, it's uncomfortable because higher consciousness, higher awareness requires us to slow down, to feel our bodies, to notice patterns instead of defending them. Really letting old identities dissolve. And that can feel like grief. That can feel like confusion. It can feel like standing in the unknown. All right. But discomfort doesn't mean that something's wrong. It means something is reorganizing, something's shifting. So this shift isn't happening through information alone. You don't think your way into higher consciousness. You embody it through nervous system regulation, through relational repair, through learning how to be with the discomfort without collapsing or trying to control the situation, choosing presence over protection. And this is why so many people feel called back into their bodies right now. The body is where consciousness actually integrates. That's a big one. The body is where consciousness actually integrates. So here's the invitation. Notice where life is asking you to grow, not to perform, not perfect, but grow. Notice where you're being asked to choose curiosity instead of certainty. It's really uncomfortable for a lot of us. Curiosity instead of certainty, connection instead of control, and responsibility instead of blame. This is how consciousness rises, one regulated nervous system at a time. And the future isn't decided by institutions alone. It's decided in moments like this by people like you and me. So if this resonates, you're not behind, you're not late, you're right on time. Welcome.